Interesting one. Biggest mistakes that black belts do. And this is a very common mistake. Let's rewind back a bit and take a judoka who first walks through the dojo and starts to train. Can't get enough of training. Trains 3-4 days a week, does everything right, comes to all the courses, all the training camps, all the workshops, all the randori sessions, trains, listens, asks questions, works very hard. For years, he's loyal, he's dedicated, trains, puts himself out. You don't hear of excuses, no work, no college, no family, no girlfriend. Judo comes first. Judo, 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 judo. Works hard, works well. Achieves his ultimate goal. One day, he becomes a shodan. He becomes a black belt. That's the bit that I dread as a teacher. My experience is as soon as somebody gains their shodan, everything starts to reverse. And my question is why? They start to become lazy. They think they've achieved everything. They think they know it all. They think they've got over that hurdle. And then the excuses come in. I got work, I'm finishing late, my girlfriend's birthday, I'm tired, can't make it, I've got no money, got to go on holiday. So where he used to train 3-4 days a week, he's training once, twice, sometimes misses 2 months, comes back to judo. Isn't it amazing? Just as you gain your dan grade, that's the time you're going to start to put everything into practice. That a judoka starts to go backwards. I've had judoka give up judo. They've put so much into it. And as soon as they get their black belt, they let it all fall out. Next minute, they're not committed at all. Because the mindset is, everybody thinks once you achieve a black belt, that's it. You've done it, you've achieved it. Excuse me. What we must understand is from the day you walk through the dojo to the day you get your black belt, that is what we call the novice stage. That is when you accumulate all the information, all the sweat and blood and knowledge and understanding is put together in a pot. When you become a black belt, that's when you become a beginner. That's when the work starts. That's when everything starts to make sense or should make sense. That's when the language is yours to express. That's when you actually start to do judo. That's the second platform. A lot of people look at it the other way around and they take a step back and relax and then they let everything go into the waste. It's very important to understand. Do not forget the years of hard work that you put to get to black belt. And look forward to the next few years to develop that black belt. It's like walking on a tightrope. For many months, for many years, you can't even stand on it. And one day you actually stand and you can walk from one end to the other end. But that's not the end of it. Then you've got to walk backwards. And then you've got to do forward somersaults and half twists and land on that rope. The whole development plan of martial arts is balance and consistency. So don't think because you got your black belt, you are by far an expert. We will never be an expert. We are always learning. We will always be judoka. The hardest challenge of all is to stay motivated. And if you become arrogant to think you know everything, if you become arrogant to think you're better than everyone else, that is your downfall. That's the very first mistake that a lot of judoka do. So understand, you only start to understand judo when you become a black belt. And hopefully, by the time you become a black belt, you will have accumulated your whole curriculum to understand what judo is all about. So do not make the mistake. Do not take a step back. There are so many gears in developing judo. You've got to keep going on and on and on and on. Only then will you find your true self at the end of that journey. Thank you for watching.